Welcome friends in this video lecture about friction, which is for class 8 part 1. Students, as you can see, when you apply force on a heavy mass, on a large mass, suppose a heavy box, with a small force, it does not move, as you can see, but in reaction of applied force, there acts a resisting force between the two surfaces. In other words, the box doesn't move. Why? There must an opposing force which resists the motion of the box. The force which always acts between two surfaces in contact and opposes the motion of one surface over the other, or we can say their relative motion, is called friction. Let us see how we can define friction. Definition of friction: the force which opposes the relative motion between the two surfaces in contact. The force which opposes the relative motion between the two surfaces in contact. Now we will see in which direction force acts. The force of friction acts in the direction opposite to the direction in which a surface moves or tends to move. That is, force of friction acts in the direction opposite to the force applied, which causes or tends to cause motion in the contact surfaces, relative motion between the contact surfaces. That is, the force of friction always acts in the direction opposite to the motion or tendency of motion of the two surfaces in contact. Here, tends to move means there is a tendency of movement, but the body or the surfaces have no any relative motion. For example, we have taken the heavy box with a small force which is not sufficient to move the box. The box has a tendency to move, but it doesn't move at all due to presence of friction. Here the diagram shows the direction of friction. If we apply pushing force in this direction, there is a motion. This will be the direction of motion or tendency to move, and the friction will act opposite. This is the direction of friction, that is opposite to the direction of motion. So this diagram shows about the direction of friction. Now we will study about cause of friction. Why friction acts? So friction is basically caused by the interlocking of irregularities between the two surfaces in contact. This was the simple cause of friction. The cause of friction in simple concept, simple way of concept. In higher classes, you will study the cause of friction in more deeply or more deep with more deeply. Next, you can see friction arises due to the irregularities or roughness in the surfaces of objects. This shows the irregularities or roughness between the contact surfaces. Here we have to understand that surface which appears even smooth to the naked eye also has roughness if observed under microscope. See the microscopic observation. Here at this point, the two surfaces in contact appears smooth to the naked eye, but its microscopic view shows there is a roughness between them. So friction will arise, friction will be present between these two surfaces which appears smooth to our naked eye. खुली आंखों से तो ये स्मूथ दिखता है, but still these surfaces are rough, so they have friction. Next, students, we will study about factors affecting friction. There are two factors. First, the nature of is written twice, omit one. दो बार ऑफ लिखा गया है, एक कट करो. It is a printing mistake. The nature of two surfaces in contact. And second, the force pressing the two surfaces against each other. The first factor says about roughness of two surfaces, which resembles the nature. दो सरफेस के बीच, दो सरफेस का स्वभाव कैसा है, that is the roughness of two surfaces. And the second cause, the force pressing the two surfaces against each other, means friction will increase if we press the two surfaces against each other with more force or greater force. This is why if we write on paper with pencil with loose hands, easy way or light hands, it will draw a light sketch or a line. But if we press it hard, if we press a pencil hard and then drag it, it will draw dark line. This shows that on pressing the pencil against paper increases the friction between pencil and the paper. This is the proof, this is the activity, simple example to show that force depends upon pressing, the force of friction depends upon the force pressing the two surfaces against each other. As the force pressing the two surfaces increases, friction also increase. Students, in next class we will study about different types of friction. Till then, goodbye.